Yo, kicking off the live stream, getting ready for this new 2K24. Shit, gonna hop right into it, man. Finna start this game up. We're gonna talk for a little while, probably not as long as the first one. I was definitely got off track, but we're gonna do better this time. All right, I promise. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. We're gonna do better. How do I start the damn game? Oh, there it goes. Let's make sure everything is good. Yeah, we're gonna do something a little different. Something a little different. See how y'all like this gameplay. Uh, Instead of just recording them, play and talk. Show y'all anybody can do this shit for real. Nothing crazy. Let's get some lays in. Ooh, my eye itching. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. We got the left, we got the right. Okay, bet. Seen two of them going. Let's talk. So last video we talked about some things that I'm excited for, things I'm not excited for. This video and everything in between. This video we're going to talk about some new defensive badges, things that actually matter to me. So first defensive badge that I'm excited about is 94 feet. That sounds like a crazy match. It's actually kind of wild because for the longest, actually, I'll go over all the badges, all the new defense ones that I'm excited about, and then I'll talk about each one and why here in a minute. But Lay, um, 94 feet. You got fast feet, and you got right stick ripper, and you got immovable enforcer. All right. Now I think there's maybe a couple more I'm missing, but those are the ones that actually like matter to me. I think will matter the most to my build, my playstyle. 94 feet specifically, man, I can't tell y'all how many times. Look, I'm trying to get bumpy. I'm trying to pressure ball. I'm not trying to necessarily sit there and let you get into your position. I'm trying to make sure I get in my spot, like I was talking about last time, right? So 94 feet, I mean, I literally now as a defender can control wherever I go, wherever you go. Now, what'll be interesting to see is how 94 feet plays into strength because, wow, she hit a 29%. If I'm bumping you all the way up the floor, then, and obviously it's going to be on at a high level. I mean, if I'm getting bumps, I don't understand. Are you still going to be able to just push through me if I have 94 feet? Maybe a gold Hall of Fame. So if you've got that, you know, big truck badge, whatever the freak it's called. That clip with LeBron shoving, stiff arming Brandon Ingram like Derrick Henry was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That actually looked realistic, but Brandon Ingram doesn't have any defensive badges. Like, let's just keep it a bean. He ain't never had none. Won't never have any. So for someone who does the complete opposite and makes 94 feet, I mean, are they gonna be susceptible to the same just shove, or will 94 feet allow me to actually prevent the shove? Will it maybe, I don't know, if I've got a lower strength but I've got high 94 feet, are you able to push me? And because I'm a good defender, now that's a charge? Or, like how does that work? And now that I think about it, maybe we'll have to just see when it comes out because it sounds like you'll be able to be shoved regardless. And I'm not gonna like that as a lot. I didn't make a lock to get shoved. Right, I made a lock to lock up. So we're gonna have to see kind of how 94 feet plays out. Um, but all in all, I definitely think it's gonna be an S tier. I mean, I can't see a world where I don't have it as a lock, right? And y'all see, we're just killing this computer. The next one I'm most excited about is Fast Feet. Fast Feet. Reason being, again, finally we have a year where 2K is gonna give defenders badges that actually mm, give me more control over the defense that I play. Because obviously, just like a dribbler, there's combinations to dribbling. Well, there's combinations to defense. I mean, R2 is sprint, L2 is like hold your arms out and really break down. Okay, but R2 and L2 is the intense defense and it drains more stamina. Like there's levels to it, right? If you hold your right stick a certain way, if you flick it now you can get steals, which kind of hint hint right stick ripper. But for Fast Feet, now you're telling me, okay, once I've kind of learned how my player moves, now I'm able to control when I want to burst, when I don't want burst. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. I want more control as a defender is always good. The more control you give offense, the more control you should give defense. So even in, I mean, I already know I'm going with a high speed player. So as far as giving up strength completely, I don't know if it'll be a complete, but it won't be no 80 speed with a 70 acceleration. Like no, like I'm going just as fast as the small guards are to dang. I'm going just as fast as the small guards are. So I don't get left behind. Because what's gonna happen is again, and this isn't to off track, sidetrack, but what happens when the guard has, just like we said, speed versus strength? What happens when that guard speeds out and play shots become a viable option again? What happens to the Joe No? And not, this isn't a knock on Joe Knows or anything. It's just to let you know who I watch. But what happens to that Joe No 6'8" lock? He gets left in the dust, just like how LeBron stiff arms through. What you think that speed booster gonna let them do? Go right by you, zoom. I have a feeling with 6'8" being nerfed, 6'9" being nerfed, and not even that, just requiring more skill for a higher ball handler, a taller ball handler. It's gonna be such a skill gap that your 7 out of 10, the majority of your builds are gonna be super speed. Your 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 exceptions will be the strength. And even then, no unpluckable. Come on. I'm sorry, unpluckable on silver. What's that gonna do, y'all? What's a silver unpluckable gonna do? Right. Anyway, back to the new defensive badges. You got right stick ripper that I'm excited about. Right stick ripper automatically. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm so used to square that I'm not gonna have a hard time with the right stick. I just need to make sure it works before I invest all in. Because last year in 23, I was told that right stick steals were in the game. The mechanic is never left, but now it's maybe fixed. Now, and I'm prone to believe them because they finally actually gave us a badge to go with it. So it's like, y'all, there's no way 2K would put this much time and effort into making a whole badge, redoing the whole badge layout, and then finally there to be a badge that doesn't work. Like, it doesn't even trigger. The mechanic doesn't even work. So Hopefully the mechanic actually works because I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of steals already, y'all. And a lot of this you're just gonna have to see. You got to see. I don't have a lot of footage from the past, but Right Stick Ripper sounds like a perfect badge for me. I mean, absolutely perfect. Now I'm also gonna be able to use the to get lane steals, and nobody said they don't stack. They definitely stack. Glove and Right Stick Ripper stack. I definitely would say the keeping it moving. The last badge on defense, I'm really excited about is this immovable enforcer. Yes, I am going high speed. However, I can see myself going silver, bronze with this badge, having it just to be able to get a body up. And okay, if I notice that that doesn't work, then clearly I'm dealing with a different type of ball handler here. I've got to switch up my strategy as a defender, right? Um, Immovable enforcer sounds good in theory, just like the big truck driver or whatever badge does. I'll need to see more of it before I'm sold. Uh, the badges here, man. Coach, put me in the game. What are we doing? Only up one. Come on. By the way, the gameplay you see here, so I'm trying something new. Went to one of the worst teams in the league I could find, and here we are. Post score build. She's a dog. So these badges were made for me. 94 feet, fast feet, right stick ripper. Those are made for me. Movable enforcer. I'm bumpy. I'm real bumpy. Real bumpy. Real bumpy. That's my playstyle. I mean, they compare me to Lou Dort. I love Tony Allen for the Memphis Grizzlies. As you know, I'm a big basketball head. As far as NBA goes, um, my play style is speed you up. I plan on using 94 feet to speed and confuse a lot of ball handlers. The good ball handlers, it'll just speed them up. Bad ball handlers, they're going to give me a steal by either throwing the ball to my teammate with a scary, or I'm going to just flat out take the ball from them. I mean, those are really my recipes for success right there. Is 94 feet. I mean, full court pressure on the ball to the point where, hey, you got to. Their teammates are gonna be telling them to pass the ball because it's gonna get scary. If it's anything like 2K20, it's gonna get real bumpy. Um, a lot of ball head energy gonna be out there, right? I had a lot of success with that. Will I need teammates? Absolutely. Got a great squad. Love to run with. Been running now for some minute, for some while, for some time. And it's really to the point where they accept my lock for what it is, and we all eat off of it. Not the biggest scorer, I'm not the biggest playmaker, but I'm going to buy my team extra possessions to be able to be successful. Sometimes that's a very underrated part of the job. Buying more possessions. A lot of people waste possessions by accumulating turnovers or just poor offense. I'm one of those guys that can buy an extra possession just in case type shit. Might not need it. Better to have it than not. Like grandma used to say. It's really been a long time coming for a defender such as myself. And by the way, these ladies can't throw passes for a damn thing. Anyway, it's a pretty competitive game right here. It's been a long time coming as defenders, and a sense of control. Like I said, we've been needing more badges for control. I need more control of my defense. Why am I sliding? I learned that from a 2K. I call him a 2K pro. Shout out nephew. Look for him very soon. Right? He might as well be a pro to me. My boy turns his defense's assist all the way down to zero. You go out there and tell me if you're sliding now. So, really, all in all, for me, it comes down to because I know what my play style, I know who I'm running with, I know what I'm trying to succeed. I know what I'm trying to succeed at and what I'm good at. I know the recipe for success, right? The real debate comes to Hall of Fame versus gold badges. Do I my heart's on Hall of Fame, my mind's on gold, right? My mind's telling me, well, hey, look, why don't waste your money like you did last year. But my heart is like, look, the purple. I need the perk. I need the perk. Give me the perk. You know, purple's different, and with the way that this is looking, purple looks extremely good, extremely good. Um, I mean, my builder game plan as far as which one I'll be choosing, I'm gonna take a hard look at both. I'm gonna come out with videos showing what I'm doing, why I decided to go here instead of there. We'll look at, okay, if I do go all gold, what will that look like? What will it look like all perp? In regards to 94 feet, fast feet, right stick ripper, and a movable forcer, I mean, I can't have everything, so I gotta be willing. Do I wanna be able to have a little bit of play, some serviceable playmaking to be a secondary ball handler? Because I know it's gonna be rough on my one guard, on my guards in the beginning of the game. It's always the roughest for them, right? Do I? Oh, I almost got to add one. Do I go all Hall of Fame and just say, you know what, I'm gonna stick to what I know is best? Let the guards figure it out and have a good year. I'll be making 3 builds minimum. I'm sorry, 3 builds maximum. So the first build's always up in the air. I am going for sure shooting guard. I'm going lock position, as you know, as I've been explaining. Um, Things that I do know, I've got to have a serviceable 3 ball. I've got to have elite defense, whether it do be gold, whether it do be purple. The defense has to be elite, period. It's got to be elite. Uh, if I had to just compare it to something that I've seen already on 2K, like in the builder, the closest thing I can compare my build to what I'd want to make is the point of attack stopper. That's also one of the coolest names I think I've seen in 2K in years. Point of attack stopper, shooting guard, lock. Uh, that's really it. I know that my physicals have to be up there to get that fast feet. I know that my stamina's got to be 99 in order to get Hall of Fame, 94 feet. I pray it's worth it. I really do. Because, I mean, even as we're talking now, I've got to be able to be the lock that I want to be while also being a good teammate, being able to get dubs. Because at the end of the day, if you're not getting dubs, it's over with. Whatever I go with at the end of the day, we'll be able to play rec, which is 5v5, and we'll be able to play threes. As far as twos goes, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I'm going post scorer again. I think I'm going posty. I think I'm going posty. Yeah, I'm going posty. Oh, as far as Yeah, because I'm thinking as far as finishing. My biggest issue with finishing is the driving dunk requirements have changed so much that does it even make sense to have that 70 dunk? Does it make sense to have a 75? I mean, is that a waste of badge points? Should I be going for the Pro Touch, the layup meter? Which, by the way, you'll find that I'm extremely gifted at the layup meter for someone who doesn't really use it. But as you see here, all I'm using right now is layup meter. It's part of the reason why I'm in this game is to get a feel for how the meter feels, for how the stick feels. That's what a lot of you guys should probably be doing in the beginning of 2K24 in these next 4 to 8 days. My challenge to you all is take your time on the builder, man. Do your research. Take your time, and do as much research as you can because money's not growing on trees nowadays, y'all. It's not growing on trees. It's really not. And the problem with a lot of people is that they're just gonna watch a YouTube video, one video, three content creators, three YouTubers with three different builds, and they're gonna copy each one of them and look at the YouTubers upset like, why is this not working? Well, it's not working because it's not a good build. What makes a good build, Trey? A build that works for you, a build that's actually going to bring you fun, a build that's going to bring you success to the game. If you're not doing those things, then man, I think you're missing the whole point of a video game, bro. Yeah, it gets comp. Yeah, it gets sweaty. Yeah, it's about the meta. Oh my! I'm sorry. I didn't like the way that just happened. But at the end of the day, a video game is entertainment, man. It's your entertainment. If you can't find entertainment, maybe you need to put it up, brother. Maybe you need to hang it up like I just hung this fucking game up. Maybe you should take your trash ass on and get the hell off 2K. Maybe you should do that. Or maybe you take your time and you actually do what it takes to be a better 2K player. Put the time in, put the years in, put the games in. It's a 365-day cycle of video game. Why are you taking the first 24 hours and ruining your build, ruining your fun, your mental health? Come on. That's a green without the meter. Like, come on. Come on, yeah. Be real. Man, at this point, I really don't have too much else to say. I closed the game out. Got a little practice in. We talked about everything I want to talk about. New badges that were for me. Hall of Fame versus Gold. And what to expect. I'm going to holler at y'all, alright? Peace.